Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airwaves on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, musicians, and other creatives. Friends, if you are looking for a place to be hosted, where you know you don't have to worry about billionaires and shenanigans, consider the international. Well, it is international. The Independent Creator Directory. Yeah, I know my lines till I think about my lines, and then I fumble them. But if you go out to get on it half off your one lifetime fee, there are still a few slots. There will come a day, friends, when the slots are gone. And you'll say, but I want half off. And it will be too late. Too late. It will be $40 for you instead of $20, and you will lament. Join now while you can. Anyway, we are also brought to you by stay. Sales of The Simple Sword, The Fighting Axe, and The Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. But friends, colleagues, Romans, we're not here to discuss that. We are here to discuss the glory, the might that is StompCon! Many of you don't know this, but shortly today, I will be setting up for StompCon. StompCon is a free to the public indie tabletop gaming convention going September 7th. So if you look at your calendars, that's tomorrow. That will be held at the Benton County Co-op Extension, 410 South Aidway 8, Fowler, Indiana, 47944. Friends, colleagues, this is going to be the start of greatness. All right? This is one of those moments where the stars are aligning, and you will look back fondly, and men will find themselves lesser and hold their manhood less dear for having not been with us on St. Crispin's Day. No, bad Shakespeare references. We will stop that right now. But StompCon is going to be a blast. Folks will be playing Big Stompy Robots. I have not one but 2 tournaments set up, guys. We have the annual. Oh, what's this? What? We're being teased. Hold on. We're being teased. What is that? Joe? Trelena, they're coming for you. They're coming. Look at that. And Joe knows to print off as many of those as he has time to stalk and bewilder. Those are glitchers. And while you don't know what that means, you will. Joe has to do work things. So he totally was doing his job whilst being broadcast because he can multitask. Okay. What you doing in my back office? They're Vikings. Vikings have raided. What's up? Hi.
Working in the background so that I don't have the delay.
Oh, okay. I'll let you go back then. I just saw somebody pop up. I'm like, See, the trick is if you're getting ambushed, you ambush them right back. This is how we roll. There are rails sometimes on my program. Sometimes I have a dedicated plan of attack where we're going to talk about a serious, important item. And then there are days like today. There are no rails. The hinges are Lydia is over there twerking. Cats and dogs living together. It's absolute insanity. What are my plans? What is my accountability? What do I have laying out before you, oh wonderful viewers? Well, I say, I have, but am not limited to. Open, I say, and open you shall. There we go. I had rendered up this dude, which you got a taste of. This is the first version official glitcher design, totally done from memory. I did pretty well when I look back at my original art. The inspirational art from 2017 looks a little bit like this. So, doing that from memory from 2017, not bad. Why am I talking about, there's things you cannot see here. One moment, we're getting rid of that. Actually, there's nothing. Since we talked, the completion of the 9 3D rendered units, the Core 9 from the Big Stompy Robots Core Rulebook, has been completed. The 9 live. Glitchers as the first faction specific and solo playable version live, which necessitated a small pamphlet version with the solo play rules, separate from having to buy the whole book Eyes to the Sky, reformatted in how I hope to do the next BSR expansion. Oh, what? I got through all of that. I'm slowly, painfully hand-making wooden BSR units to replace the ones that I sell, but just in case, because I am a calamity prepper. So I will probably be spending the vast majority of today gluing my fingers together a bit and making sure that, my art stuff is on and taking today as mellow as I can till this evening, at which time I will be doing setup with the fam for the first phase of setup for StompCon. Now, yes, we will be there at 7 o'clock. It is much appreciated. Oh, what's this? Toodles. My dark lord. My evil overlord, Joe, has to go deal with
You're not wrong, Dark Lord. Yeah, that works.
Oh, the humility. I finally cured Joe Bachman of his humility. Victory is mine. Anyway, the man took a compliment. Oh. Okay. Now, back to the topic at hand. We will be there at 6. However, I ask people at least give us between a half hour and an hour to show up. So please show up roughly around 7 if you're coming in to do pre-setup tonight, because I need time to. What I do is I have to photograph the entire site in detail. That way, I have a backup for my insurance things. Like if there's a big ding in the wall, I want it documented and time-stamped so that the site can't come at me saying, you guys did this. It's part of me covering my backside. I do this with every site. This is not a shot at the current site at all. This is Nick being paranoid. And we like to get a start on our stuff set up because our stuff is the first to get set up in the far back and the last to tear down. That way, there's only one entrance and exit, save for like fire safety kind of things. So to prevent jamming, I try to get as much set up early and staggered as possible. This may be the first StompCon, but this is not my first rodeo. However, we will be there. We'll be setting things up. It's going to be good. I want to try to get the floors marked out with masking tape. So, roughly people can say, this is your space, this is that, for the people who don't have tables set up. It's going to be exciting. I am excited. I know By the Board wants more time. I know Game and Grub probably wants more time to set up. They're going to be a one-man show. So I do appreciate your leniency on that. I also do not intend to be there past midnight tonight because I need to get enough sleep that I can function for StompCon. But, so that is the stuff I will talk about. The rest of the stuff I've been doing, aside from setting that up, approving some really cool. Mandy set up a great brochure for it, and doing folding and collating and all the little small business things. That's what we've been on, and I mean we have been on it. So I'm looking forward to that. I also, those of you who are concerned that, well, Nick, what about the Historical Fencing Guild tonight? I will not be doing a live stream tonight as per setup. That doesn't mean there won't be something up for tonight for the Historical Fencing Guild. And last night I did get a new Nick Knows Nerf up. So considering it's been 24 hours, 48 hours, because I have one day in between, since I spoke with you last, we're doing pretty darn good on our accountability. Tomorrow will be StompCon, which means I will be running at about 112% of capacity to 125, after which I will limp and slug my way out of the thing into a vehicle after teardown and stuff at some god-awful time. And between then will be a blur of fun, of dice, of blowing things up on tables, of game demos and art. This is the stuff I live for, friends. The only way it would be better is if I was sword fighting and shooting Nerf guns. But we shall see on any of those parts. I can't wait to see the people I know are coming. Alec, I am so looking forward to seeing you. I'm so looking forward to seeing Dawn and everyone who's coming out. The folks who are confirmed, I may have a few surprises that I've gathered for folks. We shall see. Other than that, I'm insanely excited about Big Stompy Robots getting played again. I am insanely excited about the Muck tournament. I'm insanely excited, about everyone and everything that's happening. So I'm literally going to spend the rest of the day, between now and between 11 and 5:30 when I get in the car or whatever, either eating, taking care of bodily needs, or making more stuff last minute for the con. And by making more stuff, I will be doing that while I'm on the phone with whatever shenanigans have popped up. This has been an adventure in surprise information. So I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see you. But as interesting as I am, and friends, colleagues, StompCon, I am excited and I am interesting. But more interesting is Mom and Joe Bachman and what Indie CD can provide for you. So I'm going to run an ad and be right back. All righty, let's get right into the comments for a moment. And we will see who's first through the door. First through the door is my boy, Alec. Hey, Alec. How you doing, son? Hope you're having a good one. Morning, Trey. Trey. I have some surprises for you if I can remember them. So there are surprises for Trey because there are a couple things I've acquired. Also, on the off chance my man, Brian K. Morris, is both showing and in the chat, I do have something I need to drop off with him. Trey! What? No. You show what you just did, sir.
Oh, I will, because I got to do it to the other hand.
Uh-huh. I am in my 40s, but I'm not in that 40s, sir. Oh, wait. Oh. No! Go!
That is, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is, 28, if I am mapping correctly, LMAs.
Oh my gosh. Can you hold those a little closer?
Oh.
Or like...
They're still jippy, so give me a second to... They literally just got done printing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I thought they were stable. But
no, it's... I wanted to show you them while they were still on the plate, and I'm wanting to deplate as much of the stuff as possible today and get as much stuff cured and done. So, in just a brief moment, I'll have... So...
that... Yes, it is. Light mobile artillery. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
It looks like Joe and I, mostly Joe, have got all the issues taken care of with the currents, so that both his printer and my printer can go ahead and can work on these.
This is so like just seeing my units in army mode. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie. For a split second there, I completely forgot I was broadcasting. I'm not even going to lie. No. I'm like geeking out because like I saw that and my brain went to that scene in the Clone Wars where they're coming down the ramp and you see the army of the Republic all in formation marching around. It had that kind of just gut hit. So thank you, Rich. I will let you work without a camera on you.
The glitchers.
Yes.
Just make this a little cool.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to have to remove my virtual background. So bear with me a second.
That's okay.
So you can actually see. So you can actually see the deplating. But in scale to everything else, are they the same scale as all the big stumpy robots, or are they a smaller unit?
They are a smaller unit.
Okay, so rough percentage-wise in comparison to
hold on. Stop. I put them on a standard 30 millimeter base.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. Yeah, do you want them on the 30 millimeter base, or do you want them on a smaller base?
You don't know how horrific that question really is because you haven't played against them. Smaller glitchers means I can fit more in a 6-inch circle, and Trey will be in terror. I think they're supposed to be on the 30 millimeter base. Sorry, guys, right. You can hear the awesome behind the scenes. I told you there would be no rails, and I'm just gonna click through the greetings while this is going on because I have to, or else I will lose my mind. StompCon! I've spoken to Joe this morning, and Trey and Joe, and StompCon! Hold on, I will flash the logo from. Flash it, baby.
Oh, we're getting flashed. Woo, woo. StompCon. Saturday. Fowler, Indiana. I don't know the rest of the address by heart, so I can't do that. So.
It's okay. 410 South Aidway A, Fowler, Indiana, 47944. Check that out. My memory's even working. And this is without caffeine, folks. We are excited. So while the Virgin units are broken free of their casings, and Richie reminds you that he is the one who knocks.
No, report, not Knox. Knox is to the south.
It's okay. You start dropping them in the liquid, I assume, to cure. And
no, this is to rinse the excess resin off. So the curing is just a UV light. So
that's what I thought.
The resin I use is water washable. I do have a bottle in there of the regular resin that should be rinsed using rubbing alcohol, but too much rubbing alcohol and Richie gets really bad headaches. So I go with the water washable to avoid that stuff.
Excellent. I'm just clicking through greetings so that I can, get to comments as they happen.
All right. And now these are going to go on the wash station. So I'll be back in just a few.
Okay. Thank you, Rich. Oh, go. You guys do not understand how horrific seeing glitchers and having these conversations in Z Public is. Today's stream. Oh, Alec, you have no idea. And I have not. Here comes the Dawn. Shooby-dooby. Dawn is the creator of Dawn's Fashionable Felines, also known as Buddy, George, and Georgette. She will be demoing and discussing indie CD related things at the convention and helping us greet and meet people. Yay! Morning. And people are chatting. I have goodies for Trey. And today's stream is going to be interesting. And we better be nice time-wise to Nick in the chat. Lots of last-minute prep for him and Manda today. It doesn't stop. I will be prepping today. I will be prepping well into the night. I will be up early tomorrow prepping. I will be prepping while I'm doing things to set up, and I will be probably prepping and setting things up during the convention itself. That is the nature of such things. Running around, putting fires out, and being awesome. True. See? Alec agrees. Good morning, Foxy. And we almost skipped Foxy. That's me. Accountability still mucking about with the printer, trying to get Nick's files to behave. Joe, I think, has fixed line share of issues. Let's see if we can get them off the prints. And there was some maligning of my character last night on Stupid O'Clock, wherein, why are your things set up way out there? Because that's where it was putting things to set up. I got the gigantic freaky lady deleted. Y'all should appreciate. But yes, Rich. Foxy Rich. Hello, Thesis. Thesis. Love the journal. See, it was delivered. Everybody's got a happy ending. Accountability. Indie CD traveling tablewares are packed up and ready to go. Woohoo! I'm glad that you like it, Alec. You deserve it. The journal's thesis makes are awesome. Accountability. First successful print this morning, minus a couple of parts peeling with the supports. Yes, I got to see that, and I will take a damaged glitcher over no glitcher because that was a thing of beauty. Another traveling Indie CD table event may be in the works. Rock on. Oh, friends, there is spicy mode. It's like he's in DM mode, but not in DM mode. It's scary. That's okay, Alec. Roll for it, Lord Peril says hi. My, that's a pretty little blood bag you're toting around, Mr. Nitsu. Doof, 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 doof. The system is down. Yes. Get some Doom Bunny action. Pata! Some days we get railed by now. You know what? You're expecting me to say, not the green room. You're expecting me to chastise you, but instead I'm going to say Kefkarov approves of your suffering. Oh yeah, there's villainy afoot, my friends. Apparently. No. That's the right response, Alec. I'm very proud of you. Foxy LOL. Morning, still lurking. Hazmat hugs. Hazmat hugs to you too, dear Sarah. One of my favorite of the undead. Rising from her casket deep in the crypt of her moldering and ancient tower somewhere in the wilds of Illinois. See ya, boss. See ya, boss. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Morning, Sarah. Hugs. We're happy to see you. And you know who else we're happy to see? Let's run some ads. We're going to start the day off with... And back to the comments. And we have a Carl in the house. Hey, Carl. Let's see. There, yeah. Morning hugs for Sarah at range. Sarah. Morning, Carl. Hi, Carl. I'm still looking. Richie's chair gave me a dirty look. You best behave yourself, Richie's chair. I'm watching. Greetings. Carl! Hi, everyone. We missed it. We assumed there was no show. I had planned to set this up because I'm not going to not promote StompCon this Saturday in lovely Fowler, Indiana. It is the bash that will be the clash, the only convention where your mech combat in the Mixed Unit Combat Coliseum will be recorded, and the details of which tweaked, added, filed away to influence the next Big Stumpy Robots novel. Yes, friends, for those of you who've never experienced the muck, it's not enough that you get to take 500 points of Big Stumpy Robots goodness and clash and bash for the best on Praxis 5. No. Tales from the battle are siphoned and bothered and tweaked into the canon writings of the world of Big Stumpy Robots. Now remember, folks, we don't talk about nearly enough, but there are two sci-fi novels set in this universe, including Eyes to the Sky, which has the introduction to the Glitchers, which you need to know. If you haven't bought that book, go on Amazon.com/stores/Mr-Nicholas-Anthony-Tockert-2 and Roman numeral 2s, that is, /store/B07. Oh, God, I always lose the middle numbers because it ends in B07 PSF3, but I can't remember. I think there's some middle digit in there. I felt it slip. Anyway, look me up on Amazon. Get those books. They are a blast. They're great fun. And we've got greetings for Donna, greetings for Alec, greetings for each other. I need my BSR books signed. Shaking my head, puts BSR books in bag. Yes. StompCon! StompCon! Anyway. Woo! That's not what I'm clicking. The comments are, however. Less. Oh, and are we breaking news from our new reporter? Yes, we do.
A quick PSA from your crazy Uncle Dick. Don't get so overexcited by a project you forget to have parts of any machinery that you are using in place before hitting start. I forgot my build plate was still in here when I hit start, so now I've got to clean my vat because the bottom of my vat has the beginning of a bunch of bases across the bottom of it.
Oh, I am so sorry to hear that, Rich. How bad of a pain in the butt is that going to be for you?
In the time I was gone, I managed to scrape most of them off already because it was only 1 or 2 layers. But I did have to drain the vat. I'm going to have to peel the last couple of off, and then I'm going to have to clean the vat and then do a quick dry on it and then get it back into action. And then because I took it off, the vat off, I'll probably re-level it just to be safe. So it's more time consuming than it is difficult.
Okay.
Bunch of steps, real easy steps, but always make sure, especially if you're using a resin 3D printer, make sure your build plate is on when you hit start for print.
Sorry for the hassle, but I'm glad you caught it.
But the funny thing is, this glitch happened as I started to print the plate full of glitchers.
Of course it did. Like I said, to those of you who haven't played this, Rich doesn't know it, but glitchers may be his favorite faction in the game as I start doing the faction books and things for BSR. Because glitchers are the only ones that you can play solo because they're pre-programmed. They are literally, you can play this by yourself and lose. Trey and I decided we'll team up for the final playtest on this at one of the Arctic cons many, many years ago. And towards the end, we were scared. I want you to understand this. We were playing a tabletop tactics game, and we were literally sweating and crouched over, looking over the table like this. Somehow both of us had been reduced to volleying one brain cell back between us, going, are we going to survive this? I don't know. Because the phrase zombie mecha from outer space. If the phrase zombie mecha from outer space does not get some portion of your heart pumping, some type of hormonal release, are you living? Things that can randomly descend into the middle of any conflict and completely throw it asunder. I would never do something so random or nightmarish. Yes, you will love them for what they are. So,
Fomenting complete chaos? Oh, yes, I'm all about that.
And it's almost no prep chaos. Oh, I love it.
Amok.
Oh, like I said, zombie mecha from outer space. And just to give a bit of spoilers, they're contagious zombie mecha from outer space. I'm telling you, read Eyes to the Sky. Read it. And if you happen to show up at
StompCon.
You will be able to have access to a little tiny flyer brochure that I whipped up with just the rules for them in the style I hope to use for the next edition of Big Stompy Robots. Guys, I have a bucket list as a game designer of things I wanted to accomplish. One of them is making an effective solo game. I accomplished that quite some time ago. I just haven't been able to market it. I am marketing it now. The things that are coming out of my mind terrify even me. So I'm going to get back to the chat. Hey, Trey, how would you feel about Nitsu's best friend tomorrow? Has an evil plan. Ooh, me too, Thesis. And, we've got a Twitch bot. Hi, Twitch bot. I get my viewers organically. I grow them in a vat.
No GMOs here.
Oh, no. All the GMOs are across the street in the corn char catchery. You are too young for an evil plan, Alec. You have a devious plan. It's a mini army and an army of minis. Core rulebook is blessed. This is beautiful. If you have this, you'll be able to take that little brochure, slide it in, and have solo play expansions. Ooh, it's precious. And it's got, guys, I don't know if you can hear it. You hear that? That is the perfect, beautiful silence of a matte cover. For my fellow neurodivergents, yes, you can pet this, and it will feel so nice. Richie's just, yes, it's almost like I favorite. No. For as little as $1 a month, you too can help me put sword fighting manuals in the hands of orphans like Richie. Okay. And unlike Sally Struthers, I don't look like I've eaten them. Okay, moving on. Yes, Thesis, so cute. Did Nick just, never mind, not the green room. Nerdgasm. Yum. Yep. Happy Friday, Cindy Cat. Hi, Cindy. Trey is cackling in chaos. Indeed. That was a nerdgasm. There are also swordgasms, cargasms, and guitargasms, and I've been known to give gasms. Process of that, dear viewers. Except you, Alec. Through the thinning veil. Yes. Oh, yes. Small arms, boy. Oh. Small arms, and there we are. The wonder of the hour, that lovely little story that started the BSR novels. It's going to break, people. And yes, if you wish to play Melee, that can be arranged. We're just gonna, you know what? We're just gonna do this for a moment. Da 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 da. Yes, friends, for as little as $1 a day, you too can have a lovely Richie showing off your wares. No,
And we can't forget
Amanda's Koi Wolf. Yes. Oh, and since Amanda isn't watching this right now, and you are going to be at StompCon, please. She has it in her head that she's not sure people want to read the next Koi Wolf. Not to not, of course, because I would never make a pun. Do not hound her about it.
don't be coy.
Oh. Let your voices be howled. Anyway. And
Where in the mother of Jehoshaphat?
and Chuck,
Trying
I'm
to figure
on
out
my
which box. Trying to
What?
figure out which box Hainson Hellfire was in.
That's okay. Hates and Hellfire will be there with a few hard covers. For you hardcover people, there will be a few hard covers in limited number.
If you like your covers hard,
Are you a man? Do you like manly things like sawdust and pipes and axle grease? Then you want your covers hard. You know what? I think of the comments I've made today, that the not the green room needs to be stated. Anyway, that was my bad. I will feel apologetic, except I won't, because I've done nothing wrong. And you know who else has done nothing wrong? The incredible Cindy Cat. Make sure you pick up Nick's books. P26. I knew there were numbers I was forgetting. P26. I've almost got my full number memorized. Cindy! We love Cindy Cat, but we'll be running her ad in just a moment.
all right. Back to cleaning things up so I can do more prints.
Toodles. Woo! And with Cindy, we're going to hop on, and we're going to have Cindy talk about what she does for a moment. See you in a minute. Yes. I'm not totally handling shenanigan needs during my stream. No. Make sure you pick up Nick's books. They are fun. I'm singing absolutely fabulous Cindy. And find Nick's art at deviantart.com/Nick T. There has been a slight hiatus on that channel while I deal with some storage space issues. that won't be dealt with till after RegionCon. No, not RegionCon. RegionCon happens much later. StompCon. I may be planning other things. And for those looking, while we're discussing StompCon for just a moment. Oh, hi, Cindy. You know I love seeing you and your wonders. For those who can't make it, remember StompCon 2025 will be September 13th at the same place. Yes, fans, barring disaster, we're already planning and penciling in next year's StompCon. But there will be a tub of some sort for donations to help me keep StompCon free. Waves, and because I would like to get it where the vendors only have to pay what they can or choose to, and it stays free for the public. If not, next year I will be up to the full cost for vendors. Tune in this morning for this program and catch the rest at youtube.com/@NicholasTockert. Wherever you're watching this, oh wonderful wide world of the interwebs, watch it there. Check out the Historical Fencing Guild at 7 p.m. on Fridays. And today is going to drag for me. Can't wait to see the Tockert. Oh, can't see the Tockert till 7 p.m. I am sorry about that, but frankly, with us packing, loading, and dealing with the shenanigans we have to deal with that I talk about and that I can't talk about, it's best for everybody to let us get our prep stuff done, because we may have spontaneous. We have to keep this room for the, oh shoot, we don't have that. We have to run to Lafayette and pick something up. It's just part of the shenanigans. My babies. And you can find the Historical Fencing Guild at patreon.com/the Historical Fencing Guild. Thank you for your support and for sharing this. You'll probably see me tonight as well, Dawn. I'm doing setup tomorrow. I'll see you all then. It will be appreciated, because my goal is to have our stuff set up so that we can switch, so that tomorrow I only have to worry about directing and getting you guys the stuff set up. My squeer is going to be worn out. Now, see, that right there, that's not the green room, Dawn. And let's get through these comments real quick. Find more stuff at amazon.com/stores. Brian K. Morris, author, Boof, SOUNENI. He may be making a visit. If he does, I have something I've been trying to drop off with him for months. So, Brian, if you are watching, no, not my garb. Doom, bunny, butt. Then you should check out Victoria Adams if you were, are, or ever be a caregiver or want to help someone. Amazon.com/stores Victoria Adams. Find really cool stuff at Roll Cruise Art. Go tell Pops happy birthday. Oh, no. And check out his ongoing efforts to support indie comics. YouTube.com/@the-madness-network and share. Hi, guys. Not very chatty. It's spread outside the house to my sister's house of 4 people. This is more insane than expected. Listening, though. Hey, you just keep your head down. You rest. You take it easy. And please don't, hold on. Don't blame yourself. Because if you caught it from other people. That means it's out in the environment. Hug, Sarah. And as my break comes to an end, you should check out so many books and dragons and other craziness at CKOEPP.com. Have a great weekend, Cindy. Oh, no, Richie. Oops. Contagious zombie mecha. That's not frightening. Contagious zombie mecha from outer space. You guys could have known about it. I wasn't going to give spoilers to give you all a chance to get the horrors that can be found in the mighty Eyes to the Sky. That's another country heard from. He made the Nick Field into Mecca. Don says morning, Xander. Hi. He says hi. You tell Mandy to write that next koi book. I've been waiting for it. The Empress has spoken, Manda. Time to Keisha eyes, Manda. What do you think I've been doing for years? I have scutched, heard all sorts of wonderful things. Hello, Chris Walker. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Chris. A squee? Yes, another squee. Squee for me. Squee for me! Dun, 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 dun. We need... Yes. And we have that. Another. That sounded so chaos ensues. Friends, I am and will always be hashtag fueled by spite. However, I am also the bringer of chaos itself. You see, and it's so rare that I get to hear the old names. It's like a fine wine. There are things I enjoy. The despair of my players. The fear in my opponents. And the raw, unbridled, unnatural, and possibly unholy chaos spread in a wake around me when the stars align and I, as a moderately old one, allegedly, am free. He's gone to 11. Well, why not just make it go to 10 and make 10 higher? No! We need that extra notch. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Amok, 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 amok. Wasn't it, Carl? I had a good girl. Oh, a good giggle. I'm sorry. You are a good girl, Foxy. And you should be told that regularly. I do hope you are. Now, now you need to lower your tone. Anyway, I made a second cloak. I forgot about that. Rock on. Cloaks are good. Can never have too many cloaks or daggers or cloaks and daggers. No. And you'll find out about the goofy little dagger that's overpriced but almost broke my heart tonight on the Historical Fencing Guild, where I, dear friends, pre-recorded insanity for you because I love my viewers. I made a second cloak. Mitsu has options. Absolutely. And I told Donna that she was a good girl yesterday. I got the Viv look. Well, you know, I may be a bad boy, but I'm a real good man.
Welcome, friends. I'm Bladed Thesis, and this is my TS. Come join me every other Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADEDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
Yep, and we're throwing Thesis because his stuff is getting promoted there. And let's see. Greetings, fellow Graves. Hello, Houston Dave. And I only tell her she's a good girl when she's being one. Now, how often does that wonder? It depends how often you're telling her she's being a bad girl. Anyway, I'll send you a pic of it, Nick. Exquisite. Hello there, Dave. Greetings for Dave. Everybody's happy to see Dave. Hey, what's up?
They're freshly out of the bath.
Oh, God. See, we need to get you a really nice floral apron. Look what just came out of the oven. Richie Crocker presents.
Apparently, I had a couple of BSRs into that.
They'll do that. They'll sneak around behind you, get you.
Listen to this. The sound of supports being ripped away.
BSR ASMR, friends. As another light mobile artillery unit is born into this world. Oh,
And as I'm not wearing a gimp suit, it's not BSR, ASMR, BDSM.
that is not the greeting. No. Yeah, I've been bad enough. I'll let that one slide. Shower scene? Good Lord. Yeah, but I was up capping my Dreamcatcher garden. Mostly the cards deployed. Cool. I'm assuming that was Munzie related. Wait, Munzie? I think we could do something about that.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munzie, we want to Munzie, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munzie, we've got to Munzie. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munzie is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munzie, we want to Munzie, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munzie, we got to Munzie. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
And while Rich does that, we've got about 2 minutes left. Chair! Okay, let's get back to, Munzie, the Munzie song, Chair, Roomba. Wow, I almost blew out my voice on that one. Thanks, Don. Now I have Ice Nine Nail song based on Psycho playing in my head. The track is actually called The Shower Scene. Good for you! StompCon! Where are you? StompCon logo! Screen was scrolling! Roll for it! Now, guys, friends, duckies, want to put some shout outs to some more people adjacent to StompCon as we wind up this stream so I can get back to what I need to do. A lot of people wouldn't be at StompCon without the support of the wonderful Dan Hollifield. So,
hello, I'm Dan Hollifield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
absolutely. Well, guys, we have a lot to do, and I told you I was ducking out at 11 sharp. So here's the deal. Keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating. Because if you do, You don't have
3D
to.
printing.
Woohoo! That's creating. You don't have to. If you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. See you tomorrow at StompCon. Toodles!